This is First Contact, Stories of the Call Center.
There is a lot of assumptions made that a certain technology is just going to work a certain way. Like speech analytics is going to work because I'm going to say a name into it. You know, we worked with one client that the vendor that they were working with, why they were making their switch was, unless you had some very specific waspy names, it would not understand what name was being said. And if you said the name with any sort of accent into the analytics engine, it wasn't working at all. Their group of clientele happened to be the latter, and nobody was understanding the name. So the whole technology was wasted, and all the call deflection was wasted. So the agents were just taking the calls anyway. You know, there's testing that has to happen on that front. And I think that's what you go in. You can't make any assumptions in this just because it's a technology. Chatting is another one. Like, how many times have you had a conversation with somebody about chat and they think the chat bots are actually going to be like Michael Knight and Kit? They're just going to work and they're going to understand everything I say. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, and they're going to have some sort of database that dips into, has all the answers and the knowledge base, and they're going to somehow not have to have agents anymore for that self-service functionality, and it's good. Yeah, and the perception when people say new, shiny, the latest, greatest, it's that thing they're reading about. There's tons of different vendors with different capacities with these individual pieces, whether it's gamification, whether it's QM, whether it's QA, whether it's speech analytics, all these different things. There's people that have different levels of functionality, and then also it's different systems work or don't work well with some of those systems.
You said one thing right there. I think gamification, right? To me, this could be the greatest technology in the world for a business, or it could be the single worst thing for a business. And it can depend on your culture. Are your people ready for it? Do you have the reward structure in place? Do your agents want to sit there getting avatars and silly things like that, or do they want to get movie tickets? Like that one technology is somewhat polarizing in organizations. I've had people stand up and say, get that thing out of here. We want nothing to do with that. We've got it all figured out. And other ones say, I need it. And then are you using it as a carrot or a stick? You know, there's a cultural thing with that you have to understand. And I think your point is very valid when you talk about gamification. Like that is a make or break kind of technology.
Yeah, I think in the end, the technology is just the vehicle you use, but how you use it is actually more important. And you can't get to the how you use it until you understand what you want to get out of it. And if you don't know what you can get out of it, you need to work with someone who knows. What could you do with it if you don't know it? Because then otherwise it's just a shiny object that you spend time and effort in.